This morning's FAQ is pretty simple and a lot of people face this. I'm going to audition for the praise band at church. What will I have to do? What will I have to know? What will I have to play? Usually what I tell people is about one of my students who was auditioning for the praise band at church, and they gave him a set of recordings, 13 of them that he had to memorize. And each of these were regular repertoire for contemporary praise bands. They had different types of basses, they had different types of style, they were in different keys, but they did represent music that was played in the church. And they gave him 3 weeks to prepare this. Now, we worked on it feverishly because that's a lot of pressure to hand somebody that hasn't done that. But we discovered along the way that many of those songs are formula songs, and they were relatively easy to play and relatively easy to memorize. That put him in line to get in the rotation and play at his church. There were several bass players there, and there was that one band, and so people were clamoring to get to play in that group, and it worked out for him. For other people, you may have to attend a workshop. A lot of times when I speak with praise leaders, they want somebody who's played in a praise band before and they understand how it works, because there are areas in a program where you need to understand what you're going to play and what you're not going to play. The expectations can go from one end of the spectrum to the other. They may be ready to prepare you from scratch if you want to do this. This is what the workshop method is about. They may assume that you're a good bass player and they give you recordings so that you can recreate these particular sounds. That's for their need and their services. Or they want somebody who has been around the block many times, and that's the only person that they're going to consider hiring. So regardless of what you run into, practice your bass, listen to the music, watch what the band does, and you'll get a really good idea of what they might expect from you based on what you see when you go to the church service. So I wish you good luck, and in the meanwhile, if there's anything we can do to help you, stop off at Rusty's Bass Garage. We might have something that will help you prepare yourself.